Let's go. All right, chat. Let's get it. We're super excited today, chat. Super excited.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Agushto Papá Podcast. Once again, filming at our house because Spotify lags. Nah, just kidding.
Hey. Shout out Danny.
But today we have a special invite. We have, for the second time, Legado 7. Let's go.
Thank you, my boy. Thank you for inviting again.
Like I was telling you guys.
For an opportunity.
Yeah, for the second opportunity, huh?
Because what happened the first one?
What happened the first time was I was still not part of the podcast, so some things happen here.
You were in part, but you were in charge, you know?
Yeah, you were in charge.
I was in charge, huh? I feel like I was like kind of managing the whole operation.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, so for those that don't know what happened, we shot an episode the first time. It was like 2 years ago, 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, back in the trenches.
We were like 45 minutes in. This dude's computer dies, and then I was like, hey, like the audio, like, it's gone. Can we restart?
No, the whole computer just turned off or what?
Yeah,
it just turned off.
So back then we would record on GarageBand, and then we had a mixer
in a garage,
and then I guess I didn't charge it. Well, I didn't charge it, right? And the whole thing shut down, and then you could tell like the whole system crashed because like you could tell the audio was done, and like, I tried to look for it.
Like you already knew that we were like screwed.
I was like, we cooked.
And then you still try to play it off. Oh,
no, I remember Ramon was talking and I was like, damn, like when do I interrupt him and tell him like the audio's gone? And then I remember he stopped talking and then I was like, hey Ramon, like, can we restart?
You're like, what do you mean by the last question?
Yeah, but what'd you guys think when I told you guys
for
that?
real?
I don't know.
Like honestly.
I thought you were playing kind of, but you know, you guys did look serious. So
yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Damn.
I knew they weren't playing.
Damn. You guys just been like, man, let's run it back another day. It's hot as fucking here.
And it was hot, fuck.
It was hot. Yeah, it was
no, but thank you guys for coming again. It's an honor.
For inviting us.
And what have you guys been up to lately?
Something big.
Just chilling, working, making music.
Working, yeah. Pretty much.
How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel with what's going to happen tomorrow?
We feel pretty good, bro. Like, something that we miss, you know? And aside of that, we're fucking ansiosos, güey.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, a long time. You said something that you guys were waiting on. I feel like a lot of people were waiting on it. A lot of people were like, I think that so many people remember the Smoke Me Out tour like so fondly. Like such a great time. Like
you still see TikToks about it.
Yeah. Like, it'd be like, oh, Smoke Me Out tour 2019. Like, this is the view, you know? And I think people reminisce on this so much.
The other day I posted something on my story and I said, tell my story about the SMO, and bro, I got so many fucking messages of people telling me like, oh, I got proposed on a SMO, or uno que me dijo que me dieron la putiza de mi vida en un SMO.
Really?
Yeah, so sí, definitivamente muchas buenas memorias and good things que pasaron en esos años.
What are some of you guys' like favorite memories from like
from you guys point of view, you know, the artist?
Fuck, so much, way. Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah.
He's like a lot of rated R stuff.
Every weekend was a movie.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah, definitely. Like it was cool, like the vibe and el ambiente que había.
Yeah. We talked to Hijos de Garcia and they were saying like it was like a movie, you know, like they felt like rock stars.
Yeah.
Did you guys feel the same way?
Especially them. Nah, saludos para ellos. No, sí, nos lo pasábamos chingón, la neta, sí.
Yeah.
Ellos pisteábamos machina ahí. Nos lo pasábamos chido, la neta. Good memories with them.
Yeah, I think it was so dope porque en ese tiempo no había como ese tipo de eventos, you know? Como que habían un chingo de grupos, like tipo, maybe como en el reggaetón casi en el Calibash, pero eran puros corridos, you know? So
like
you get like
festival.
Fucking all type of... Remember the one we did in Long Beach? The Queen Mary?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That one was super dope.
I couldn't get to go to that.
That one was super dope.
It was kind of ahead of its time, huh? I feel like people might see the old Smoke Me Out flyer and be like, oh, like they might not catch on to that, you know, because there's so many that are like that now.
Yeah, and I feel like it's kind of amazing seeing all these like grupos play in one spot. You know, nowadays like you buy a ticket and you only see one artist, and I feel like that's the benefit of just having a whole bunch of grupos here. You know, you don't just get to hear one grupo.
It's a better experience. I think people would rather go to something like that. I mean, I think rather than just going to see one artist, you know, sometimes like you see fucking 8 groups at the same time.
Yeah, you get your money worth.
And then with like a great price too, because nowadays like the tickets are expensive, and it's just one artist.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And from an artist point of view, do you guys like when it's a few groups, or do you guys like it when it's just one group better?
No, I like it when it's a few, especially for the duetos. I feel like that's the best part of the SMO, like when all the artists get to play together, you know, and like seeing the duetos. So, sí hacen falta, sí se requieren. To have a good show is more than anything like un show, ¿sí me entiendes? Un show en vez de un concierto donde la gente va nomás a pistear y escuchar a su artista favorito. Like, this is more like a show y loquera y fiesta y, ¿sabes?
Yeah.
And I think like what's most important is that like you guys are on there. I remember they announced the SMO like 2 years ago, and people weren't happy. They were like, "It's not an SMO without Legado."
Oh yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
True.
100%.
No, pues pues sí, la neta, pues, ya, pienso que igual nosotros, si nosotros hiciéramos un SMO sin hijos de García, sin herencia de patrones, like I feel like it's not an SMO,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
we would need each other. And para que sea un show completo, pues, tal vez no pueden estar todos los que estaban al principio,
Yeah.
pero whoever is there, shit, it still looks real to me.
Yeah, these are still some OGs on there, huh?
Yeah. Because they sold out in the first day, huh?
Huh?
They sold out in the first day, something like that.
First 2-3 days.
Yeah.
sold out.
Mhm.
Yeah. And now you guys I saw you guys announced for the Toyota Arena,
Toyota Arena on June 1st.
Yes, sir.
and I'm not sure if I haven't kept up with it, but you guys only announced those two, huh?
Simon.
For now, yeah. There's gonna be more dates.
Yeah.
I think we're planning on doing probably like 22 shows.
22 shows.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right.
Everybody's gonna get to experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, and this being like a very big show, like how do you guys prepare, like compared to the first one? Is there any differences?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have new músicos too, you know? So I think for us es como que empezamos a ensayar otra vez de nuevo. Obviously, we want to do a new show for the people. Like, it's a different SMO, you know? So it's like we got to come back and change it up, do new music too, so.
Do you guys feel pressure?
Not really.
Not really, to be honest. Nah.
Yeah,
More of excitement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
for sure, yeah.
And did you guys think another SMO was gonna happen? What do you guys could say about that?
If we thought it was going to happen?
Yeah, like another one. Cause like you know, I stopped for a while.
I think I was always there, like the idea of doing it again, you know, but pues se pudo hacer otra vez. I think, you know, it's a good time for us, for the fans and everybody to experience it again.
Most definitely.
And a lot of people that didn't get the chance to
Yeah.
experience it.
Well,
yeah,
like me.
To
like
experience it
yeah.
back then.
Angel said that he went, and you said it's gonna be your first time.
Yeah, this is my first time.
Did you go?
No.
Damn.
Points at me like I'm the only one that didn't go.
That for real, huh? I was like, oh, he didn't go. I don't know if I. Yeah, it's super exciting. It was so much ahead of its time. Like, and you know, you guys alone, like you guys were ahead of your time too
Thank you, bro.
when it
Yeah.
came to it.
And something that I really want to like touch up on and give you guys credit is, I think you guys are the reason the music is the way it is now. You know, it got normalized to talk about marijuana and all like the Peso Plumas, the Natas, and all those people. Like, I think you guys are still that influence, you know, and that inspiration is still there. So I think it's badass.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
It means a lot, honestly. You know,
You
we
tell the
see-
people because they don't believe me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real. I feel like people sometimes are quick to forget, but I think that
Well, maybe not quick to forget, but I feel like there's like a whole new generation of like
Exactly.
kids that like,
the new,
they don't know.
The new
yeah.
generation doesn't really know that, you know?
yeah, for real.
It's like, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I think Musica Mexicana has gone like a lot more experimental, you know, not to the point where like, you know, there's electrocorridos and like that's normal. That, you know, but you know, when you guys were talking about like, oh, marijuana, and I think it wasn't like people wouldn't talk about that, you know, like they wouldn't really, at least from my point of
right
view.
now
you
that
know?
you said Musica Mexicana, I feel like it got to the point that it got changed to that term.
Yeah.
You know,
Es regional.
honestly, I feel like Legado 7 was probably the first one que lo sacó of being regional. You know, like Legado 7 was probably one of the first grupos que empezaron a hacer corridos de aquí y que otra gente empezó a copiar, ¿sí me entiendes? No copiar el estilo, pero a cantar ese mismo estilo de corridos. Antes veníamos de una escuela donde aquí nosotros como grupos locales tocábamos la música de los grupos que venían de México, ¿sí me entiendes? Cambiamos eso, ya nos fue regional, entonces
Yeah.
fue como parte de la evolución.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I think being Mexican American is also the reason why it's changed so much as well. Would you agree?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like that influence in like rap, I think it's super important. Were you guys influenced by like any rappers?
I've always liked hip hop. Yeah, growing up, I've heard what NWA, you know.
Oh, NWA.
Biggie Smalls, all that
That's
good
fine.
stuff.
Yeah.
And you guys have been in the music for a while now. What do you guys think of Musica Mexicana now? Do you guys like where it's going? You guys like where it's at?
I love it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Todo es bueno, you know, like new people listening to our music grade, like, is the best, bro. Like, right now you got people like all over the world, you know, like I see people from Musica Mexicana doing tours all over the place now.
Yeah.
Qué chingón que en todos lados existe gente escuchando la música mexicana, güey.
Yeah, they have like different sounds. Well, kind of, you mentioned like the electro corridos. Are you guys a fan of like that type of music?
I am.
I fuck with it, yeah.
And what do you guys say? Well, I feel like a lot of artists that, you know, do regional, like a lot of them are doing like electro corrido, reggaeton, trap. Do you think it's, how do I say it? Like bad that these artists, not bad, but that they're leaning too much on this way that they're kind of like forgetting what they usually do? Was it regional?
I mean, I think everybody's experimenting, you know? Like, it's gotten to that point donde llegan artistas nuevos y quieren experimentar con diferente tipo de música.
Yeah.
So,
I just feel like que los músicos tienen que ser honestos con ellos también. Y no nomás los músicos, porque ahorita we got everybody doing music.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, I've been on TikTok and
TikTokers doing music.
TikTokers doing music. Like, I don't think that's cool, you know? Like, that's disrespecting the music en todas las formas, porque, pues, para mi punto de vista, creo que hay que poquito respetar más la música y no, a uno sí se les escucha bien y nomás ser honestos, pero unos si no se escucha bien también salen.
Yeah,
entonces,
yeah.
Like they don't have a homie that tells them no. Or something
Exactly,
like
sí, hay que ser buen camarada, eso sí. Si un amigo te enseña algo y no está chido, dile la verdad, porque si no,
that. Yeah.
luego.
So you guys think like everybody's doing music now? Like in what sense you think like música is like kind of not respected too much?
En el sentido de a veces, damn, I don't want to say no names, but like on TikTok, like you see every TikToker doing that kind of music that you said, like electrocorridos.
Yeah.
¿Sí me entiendes? Sí. Y pues a muchos no,
Como que no les queda?
yeah, I feel.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of artists, you know, we've had podcasts recently where they said, you know, that you have to keep up with trends. You have to keep up with trends para seguir vigente. And that was their train of thought, you know?
Yeah.
Do you guys think maybe that's what it is, you know? Like they just had to try or something like that?
I think anybody could hit now. That's the difference. Que antes era como que habían músicos que you're a musician all your life, you know, and sometimes ni pegas, you know, and viene gente nueva que de repente sacan una. Just they don't even sing or nothing, you know. They just start singing
I
and
get you.
they'll pop off.
Oh, I
Like,
get
just
you in
people
that
Who
sense.
like work their whole life to like
Exactly.
for it, and then
Yeah.
they're just someone who has like clout, I guess.
But
you
it's
could say.
it's just different now, you know. It's
Yeah.
not like back in the days when there wasn't no social media. Like
Yeah.
you can have access to.
Yeah.
So back in the day, you made a record, you made a song. How would you go about making it pop off? What would you have to do?
For us was different. Like we were talking about this earlier. Nosotros cuando grabamos el primer disco, nosotros hicimos we printed out CDs ourselves, you know,
Yeah.
with the Instagram, the YouTube, our phone numbers, and we just started passing them out everywhere. Donde sea que íbamos, él trae discos, yo trae, hey, ahí te va, escucha esta madre. That's how we started.
Yeah.
And I think YouTube was really big for us, you know, because I mean, it was just I remember we did the video del Afro, and when it hit like 100K, it was like 100K.
Huge
That
deal.
was
Big
insane.
for us.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
That was
100K
super
is
big
like,
for us.
we did a carne asada,
Yeah.
un fiestón.
Yeah.
Do you think like where music is heading now, you don't have to have like the best musicians like back then to hit? Because you were saying like I guess the music is not respected enough where like you kind of forgetting about the instruments.
Y también como del show, porque, por ejemplo, pienso como que, no quise decir como si la música, como si la están haciendo gente que no son músicos. En verdad no me importa si son músicos o no. La mayoría de la gente que siempre ha pegado aquí en Los Ángeles es gente que ha venido un cantante y vienen a diferentes músicos y les hacen una producción. Así es como conocí a Ramón, haciendo una producción a un cantante, ¿me entiendes? Pero a lo que te digo es como se pierde el respeto de la música, como no me imagino pagar un boleto para ir a ver un show de una persona que no hace música y que está haciendo música solo por el tren, ¿sabes? Entonces ahí es cuando pienso que ya no que no tenemos una línea que divide como, oh, quién está, de verdad está haciendo música, que puedes pagar un show para irlo verlo tocar, y quién está haciendo música para ir a ver qué, ¿sí me entiendes? O sea, no veo nada bueno que ofrecer, ¿me entiendes?
Yeah, I get you.
Solamente miro algo que está viral tal vez, pero en realidad no ves a nadie, no me veo pagando un ticket para ver eso.
I think that's what a lot of people will say too, because a poppin' song doesn't equal ticket sales.
Exactly.
I think we've mentioned this a lot before, where there's artists that have a lot of monthly listeners that can't fill up a place, and then you have someone with much less lower numbers that have like a tighter grip on their audience. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's kind of like what it is, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, and then aside from like the music, you guys, well, I don't know if 2 years ago, did you guys already have Lumbra music?
Yeah, we started in 2018.
Sorry. Damn, well, like, congrats. You guys have like a star, Yaritza.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real. Congratulations on that.
Thank you guys.
And how'd you guys like find her?
I found Yaritza on TikTok.
On TikTok.
Talking about like the platforms,
Yeah.
like that's where the people promote their music. But I was scrolling one day, I think it was Jairo's page, and I seen them doing like a cover. I can't remember what song it was, but Yari estaba cantando y el Jairo estaba tocando el bajolocho in the back, and I'm just like, man, this little girl has a voice that, like, it's unbelievable, And that was when I found out her age. I think she was 15 at that time. I was like, bro, like,
it's crazy.
It's intense, And then she just blew up. But yeah, they're super talented, bro. They're super talented. Those kids are talented.
Yeah, I feel like when I look at your guys' roster, like the majority of your guys' team is like younger.
Yeah, they're all young kids. I think we've probably gave focus on that, like agarrar un artista de cero, que en realidad nobody knows who they are, just like blow them up. And I think the SMO was big part of that. There was artists there that when we started, nobody knew who they were. Know, y en un poco tiempo they blew up. So
that's no, for real. And what have you guys learned from having Lumbra music? I'm pretty sure it was like a crazy learning experience. You guys were already in the music industry, but it's kind of like a different angle. What have you guys learned along the way?
I think mainly more the business side of music. And I think a lot of musicians no están como educados del negocio de la música. So siento que es muy bueno aprenderlo y saber. Y it goes side by side, Hacer música con el negocio. So it's like the business of music. It's really
it's just so complicated, no?
Yeah.
I feel like I can't understand half of it yet, to be honest.
And then you guys were also the first artist to create a label, right? Because then I think after that, like, salió...
You know what I think? Personally, yo lo miré de Jorge de Voz de Mando.
Oh.
Ellos traían Afinarte. I think they did Afinarte before we did Lumbra, and they were also Voz de Mando, But I'm sure we were one of the first ones, Ya después todos empezaron a hacer sus labels.
And then what made you guys want to start?
Yeah, I was about to say.
We wanted to do it since the beginning, bro.
Oh, really?
That was me and Ramon's plan since the beginning. We didn't want to sign with nobody. We wanted to make it ourselves, and we started our own little thing going on. Like when we signed with Rancho, like Legado was already hot.
Yeah,
we were making noise already. We just were at a point that we got kind of lost. Like we didn't know what to do no more. Like we were doing everything underground already, so we just wanted to take the next step.
Yeah, and you kind of mentioned how like there was a lack of education in the business side with músicos. Would you say there was more bad deals back then compared to now, since like Musica Mexicana is way bigger?
Yeah, bro, because everybody's aware of it now, Even if it's not by themselves, I feel like ahorita viene otro artista y te dice, hey, ¿qué contrato traes? I have this, oh, damn, that's not good or whatever, So los morros ya están súper informados, and everything's there. You can search stuff up, and
I can't tell you much about the contracts, but there's one thing that is for sure. Legado 7 had the best contract.
Yeah.
And nobody else ever in the Mexican music at that time.
Yeah.
Legado 7 had the best contract.
What made it the best?
We made
things, my boy. Yeah.
We made that contract.
Yeah.
So we made the contract and Rancho signed it. It wasn't their contract.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's why
Really?
we made the contract. Yeah.
Nah, that's bad.
How did that come about? I feel like we would all think it would be the other way around.
We just gotta think that when you're the artist, like it's what you want,
Yeah.
Like when
You're
you're
the
the
boss.
artist, you're the artist, my boy, and like you pretty much don't got no bosses, Like you're your own boss, and es tu talento el que está haciendo las decisiones, o like si alguien te quiere apoyar en tus decisiones, like.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's a different train of thought. I think a lot of people might want to be like, oh, you know, you're part of this label, like, you know, you're fitting into like our puzzle, and you know, but I guess that's what it is, you know. It's you guys' talent at the end of the day that brings in the money, the streams, and you know, the ticket sales.
Yep.
We saw like Rancho reaches out, and then you guys are like, okay, but like these are the terms. Or
so basically, what happened was that they reach out and we signed like a 6-month contract or a 1-year contract, which was kind of weird to us. You know, like who gives you a 1-year contract? So after that contract was done, we just negotiated, but it was on their terms. Like, you know, we're gonna keep it going, but we're gonna make the contract, and you guys gotta sign it. And that's how that came about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I would have never thought of that, you know.
I don't think any other artist has probably done that.
Damn.
That's thinking outside the box once again.
Why do you guys think there was such a lack of education in the music industry back then? Like,
I think.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I think maybe because it was like, I don't know, maybe all these big labels, you know, like they control the industry, you know. So it's like, el sueño de cualquier músico is to make it in music, you know. So sometimes you probably won't check the contract
Nomás porque tenga esa chance de hacer ese, to make the dream happen.
Voy a firmar con esta compañía, X cosa, y ya cuando te das cuenta, you're like, damn, like, I should have read it or I should have looked more into it, you know. And I think that's what was happening, bro. Pero ya cuando se empezó a dar cuenta la musicada que pues el rollo no es así, people got informed.
It's social media, bro.
Yeah.
Ahorita ya no puedes esconder nada, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's impossible to hide something, bro. And back then people loved to hide stuff, you know. Like,
Yeah.
ahorita pues ya no se puede tanto.
Or something bad happened, like nobody would know about it, huh?
Exactly.
Or like nowadays, everyone just speaks up and puts it online.
No, hombre, ya.
Yeah. And as a label owner, like if you had to give one piece of advice to, you know, any up and coming artist, what would you say it is?
I got one, to be honest, y esa es no ser un huevón, honestly, porque eso nos puede pasar a todos.
Yeah.
Y te das cuenta que eres un huevón cuando tienes tu label, right? Porque si tú estás trabajando y sacas cosas y no pasa nada contigo, ¿a quién le echas la culpa? Al label, right away. You know, like, oh, this motherfucker's trying to pitch my music, like, what's going on? I'm recording estos vatos, they're not pitching, you know, pero no te das cuenta de que all the people's watching, that you're not doing shit online and no hay futuro, you know, so at the end of the day es no ser huevón y en realidad un label no hace un artista para nada, o sea, el artista siempre se hace y siempre sí tiene que haber un apoyo de un label, pero un label jamás va a ser un artista, siempre el artista is the one that gotta make it happen.
Yeah. I remember Ángel del Villar said on the podcast that when things go good, the artist says like, oh, it's because of me. But when things go bad, le echan la culpa al label. Would you guys say that's true?
Pues,
Oh, no, not
me,
that
I
it's
see,
true.
no, but to me, like, putting myself in that position, like, how am I gonna blame the label if I'm the label? You know, like,
Yeah, I get you.
and it happened to me, you know, like damn, like what's going on?
Yeah.
Then how do you blame the label if you're the label?
Yeah. I think he was kind of saying, like, is it true that, like, the artists are, like, super quick to blame the label when they don't get the results that they want?
When the label is being fucking up, bro. Like, cuando ya tú tienes un resentimiento con un label, que cosas no han salido bien y ya cosas así, pues ya la cosa no está bien, bro. Like, ya cuando las cosas están mal en un label, like, let that motherfucker go, you know, like, be happy, porque si no, pues, ya empiezas a tener esos disgustos.
Yeah. I think, like, music is, like, so... Like, you just have to be Agushto, you know? I feel like if you can't drop good music or really let that music, you know, go to the label when you're not happy between each other, I think it's, like, it's such a fine line.
Es muchas cosas para un músico, honestly. It's a lot of things para un músico. Un músico, ¿qué haces cuando eres un músico? You're a little kid, you want to play an instrument, you get it, you start learning the instrument, and then what happens next? You start sacando rolas, pero nunca te preocupas por saber, oh, like, ¿cómo voy a registrar una canción? That's the last thing que tú te vas a preocupar.
Oh,
Yeah.
¿Sí me entiendes? Tú nomás quieres que tu música la escuchen todos y ya. Like, pero siempre es bueno también, pues, hacerte un equipo de trabajo y dejar que ellos se peguen un tiro con todos.
The rest of the world.
Ándale.
Yes, because I feel like we're asking like rapid fire questions. Because I mean, you guys have been in music for like such a long time, and then like when we get like guests like this, like we just like to ask like a lot of questions.
Yeah,
about
because I
music.
feel like it's very few people, you know, that you could ask something like that and, well, you know, like really take that advice in because, you know, you guys have been on both sides. You guys have been in the music such a long time that you guys have probably seen it all, you know, twice. You were back?
Did it play?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
Good to go?
All right, guys, we are back from the break, and like how we were talking, you guys have been in music for like such a really long time, and you guys have accomplished a lot of stuff. And I wanted to ask, like, what keeps you guys going?
No rush.
I think this is the business que nunca tiene final, güey. ¿Has visto cuando un artista va y hace una gira y dice la gira de despedida? Y el otro año, ¿qué pasa?
La despedida part 2.
Pienso que es algo que nunca te puedes despedir, güey. Es algo que siempre te gusta. Like, me and him, we've been doing this since we were little kids, you know? Like, it's probably something that is never going to stop.
And did you guys ever imagine you guys selves like to be in the position that you guys are right now?
Honestly, not me. I feel like I've been getting ready my whole life for this. Because, like, I feel like I don't know how to do anything else, you know? So, music has been around my life forever, so yeah, I feel like
It's music till the end.
yeah.
And for like the artists coming up and they look up to you, what word of advice would you give them to have a successful career, as a label or as a músico?
I think it's hard work again, like Alex said earlier, like that whoever has that work ethic, like you gotta want it every day, bro. You gotta chase it every day. Like it's like the moment you stop just caring about it, the moment you stop, social media is like big key in this, The moment you stop doing music, I think that's the moment people start forgetting about you, It's so easy for people to forget now because there's so much music, there's so many artists, so.
Everybody's trying right now, bro.
Yeah.
So if you don't try, like.
Do you guys think that work ethic beats talent? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes by hand, but I'm sure it does. There's a lot of hard workers here, bro. They are talented, but it's a different era, bro.
Yeah.
Is
and then has it been hard for you guys to? Well, you mentioned like back then you guys for way of promotion it was like making the CDs and passing them out, and then when there was that quick shift of the internet, was it hard for you guys to adapt or was it easy for you guys? Like in terms of promotion,
I think for us it's just different. I mean, I'm not so big on social media. I really don't like it as much, Like I don't think I'm that person that can just get on phone and start just recording whatever,
But it's hard.
Yeah.
To adapt is hard. Like me personally, like the hardest part is to adapt to the TikTok.
Yeah.
Like
I seen your TikToks. You're active though.
right now I'm kind of active, but I wasn't. Like I barely started, bro. Right now, like, and I feel so late. I feel that I'm super late about like. Me siento como esos. When Facebook started, and then I will see the señores posting stuff on Facebook. Like, oh, look at this señor posting this, like cosas que no iban, pues, ¿sí me entiendes? Y así es como me siento ahorita en el TikTok como un tío acá. It's really learning. Pero yeah, it's getting active. Pero sí, adaptarse a las nuevas redes se ha sido un poquito difícil, because nosotros pienso que no estamos tan atrasados como de redes. Like, we're still like, we're super active. Like on Instagram, I feel like we took super advantage of those social medias, YouTube, like somos un artista de YouTube todavía. So, sí nos hemos, no ha sido tan difícil eso, pero lo más difícil para mí sí fue el TikTok. Like, TikTok. Yeah, porque sí se me fue el tren un poquito. Like, I was just like, family at that time, my kids, like, empecé a tener hijos, entonces, sí, muchas cosas nuevas salieron y uno sí se quedó como...
Yeah, that too, huh? I feel like, I feel like artists just see you guys, fans just see you guys up on stage and, they just see you there, but, everybody has a life, everybody has a lot of things going on. With the, at the age that you guys started to now, I'm sure you guys are much different people, different situations. How is dealing with that, and being like a public figure?
It's hard. Like, I was talking to my little girl right now, and they're at Disneyland, and she's like, "Hey, Papa, if you wouldn't came, like, a lot of people would want to take pictures with you." Every time that we go to Disneyland, but it's cool, bro. Like I told you, I feel like it's something that me personally, like, I feel like I've been getting ready all my life for this. Like, so there is no such a thing like to regret anything that comes with it.
Yeah, and also like about the following the trends. I want to ask you guys. You guys see artists, doing like traditional regional Mexicano music, jump into, let's say, an electrocorrido and stuff like that. Do you guys think about that? Do you guys, would you guys like ever be doing stuff like that?
A mí nomás me tiene que gustar, bro, porque como te dije hace rato, like, yo no soy una persona que me miro haciendo eso, pero si lo hago y me gusta como suena, I'm down to take it out. Pero, like, que lo esté buscando para just to be part of the trend, la verdad, estoy más enfocado en bring back the essence of Legado 7, que es con lo que hicimos al principio, you know, how we hit, like recording live. That's what we're in right now, you know, like trying to bring it back like what real Legado is, you know?
Like the live albums. And
Yeah.
stuff.
Right now, we're super focused on live recordings. Like, we just dropped an EP like 2 weeks ago. And right now I have la mitad de un álbum de banda en vivo. And también otra mitad de otro EP en vivo. So, la prioridad ahorita es sacar cosas en vivo y darle a la gente the real Legado.
And would you guys agree, like the pace of music that's coming out is way more faster than before, where you dropped an album and you were kind of like set?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think in order to stay like active, you got to be dropping at least, I don't know, twice a month.
That's like really difficult, right? Because the Freddie and they were saying that it could be draining for them to keep writing another song and another song and another song, and it's just
Como Fidel no nos estaba diciendo que la música es desechable, que tienes un hit, it's a really good song, but it's like is there 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and people want another one.
Es que hay muchas, güey. There's so much options right now, bro. Like, no te las acabas, güey. Like, there's so much good music, bro, and no hay fin, güey.
Yeah. And what passes through you guys' head? You guys being in that position, musicians, there's so much competition, there's so much good music. What is like you guys' next move there?
Just keep working, bro.
Keep working,
I mean, it's like we don't have options, It's like that's just how it is. I think.
I feel like once you got it, like try to keep it. Like us, like I feel like we got it kind of easy. Why? Because we just gotta keep doing what we started doing. What people liked. We already know what people liked. Like no tenemos que andar experimentando. Like, oh, let's see if people like these. Like this way of recording. Like, nah, we already know that. Que lo más tocado de Legado 7, lo que nos ha dado más, siempre es todas las grabaciones en vivo. So, we're just trying to get back to it.
It is. And is it hard to balance being Legado 7 and being Lumbra music?
No, I think we found a balance. We got a couple of people on the team too que nos ayudan, so it's like it goes hand by hand, Yeah,
because I remember like for a while you weren't on the recording, right?
Yeah. So I was more focused like on the business, and then, but I think this time around is different because like. Let's say like the SMO, it's not like it's every day, every weekend thing, So it's not like before we would leave a Thursday or Friday and come back Monday, and then you have 2 or 3 days of the week and you're back on the road, So it's a different time now, bro. It's very different.
Yeah. And how long have you guys? You said you guys been at it together since you guys were kids. How long have you guys been going at it together? With you guys doing music?
¿Has Legado 7 ya que?
9 years.
9 years.
9 years. And since you guys known each other?
Probably
Like the same?
Like a little more, like 11 years, 12 years maybe I've known Alex. Yeah.
And how have you guys kept that good working relationship? Porque acá I've been knowing my boys 3 years y nos peleamos ya.
It's tough.
It's tough, huh?
I think it's that, bro. Like, honestly, I respect this fool a lot, like, and vice versa, like, honestly, like, me and him, like, we got I feel like it's a badass relationship. Like, maybe it's not the same thing, like, it's not weird, but it's just a lot of respect, like way too much respect. I feel like I got too much respect for him. Like, it's not the same me talking to him than to my compa over there. Like, I feel like tiene que haber mucho respeto, way, like more than anything, and then
Respect.
Yeah, to make it happen, and bro, like todo lo que yo he hecho, lo he hecho junto con él, So es una relación que con respeto, like. Es la única manera que pienso que no puede haber pleitos, güey. Like, always respetándose and like.
That's badass because you hear like a lot of bands split up over money, over jealousy, and I feel like that's common. But in this case, it's like total respect. So I think that's badass.
Definitely.
That's been the key, huh? Yeah, so that's what we need, a little respect. Cada cosa que nos decimos.
Respect a little bit.
Angel.
No,
No creo.
no creo, ¿eh?
No, se llama bien feo.
Por feito, no te quiero.
All right, we got that on camera, chat.
Crazy. No te agüites, bro.
Crazy. But I talk to you guys too. Aside from music, I always see that you're super active. You always be showing your cars. That's why literally he's like, oh, you guys were here, and we're like, oh, let's go see their cars. And you guys didn't disappoint. Just our dream cars. That's crazy.
No, it's because last time you pulled up in a Audi Q.
The RSQ8.
Yeah, so I was like, hey, let's see what
Let's
he
see
brought
what you
this
guys got.
time. So
And that was the chismoso.
yeah.
No, for real.
Low
We're
key,
like,
low
that's what,
key.
we're like straight up.
I was like, Angel, let's go.
Yeah, we just saw it, and then he was like, "Oh, let's go." I was like, "Ya nos vieron. ¿Cómo nos vamos a regresar?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
You
dope.
guys like cars a lot, huh?
Yeah, I like cars. Yeah.
How many cars do you have?
No tengo ninguno, güey, pero yo los uso.
Todos son prestados.
Todos son prestados. I don't own anything. I'm scared of people, como dice el rapero este, ¿cómo se llama?
Who?
Which one?
Hay un rapero que dice que nada es de él, que
Oh.
todo es prestado. Güey.
Yeah, I get you.
Y luego le dice por qué. Dice, I'm scared of people.
Scared. I don't have nothing.
I think it's badass that you guys were able to become so successful over your music and it, you guys were able to, have some sort of wealth and, provide for your families and also like have fun with, carrying this lifestyle.
It's the best part.
It's the best part, right?
Yeah. Take
Just being able to go to the South Coast Plaza and shop.
Los chiquillos a Disneylandia o algo, like.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's the best, like, right now, like, hemos estado haciendo entrevistas desde temprano and la familia is in Disneyland right now.
Yeah, you got to hustle for them, huh?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it's always those sacrifices, but also I think there's like such pride that you guys get to enjoy that maybe not everybody does. Where you guys were able to get to a certain level of life with you guys' talent, with you guys' work ethic, and not everybody could do that.
Yeah. I think also in this business, like you miss out on a lot of stuff,
Yep.
You'll miss out on family, you'll miss out on birthdays, you'll miss out on so much stuff.
Like the
So it's
holidays.
yeah. I mean, ¿cuántas navidades no tocamos? Años nuevos, o sea, It's just, that's part of the business.
Yeah. And what would you guys say is your biggest accomplishment, like right now?
I think, I mean, for me, I think it's like everything we've done, like as the grupo, with the label, like the artists we discover, like I think it's all those stuff for me. Like, everything has its place in my life for me, but for me, it's everything we've created from the beginning to now.
Yeah. And then what would you guys say you guys look for in an artist?
I like, me gusta a mí que tengan algo que sean originales, que tengan su propio estilo, no way, que also the full package que escriban, que I see that el Cristian Lara, a mí, ese morro, siento que he's up next, he has the whole package, tiene la energía, tiene todo el morro, but there's a lot of talent everywhere.
Yeah, we always talk about him, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have him on our playlist.
Para andar a gusto. Check it out.
Yeah. And then from there, like, so you say there's this artist, so much talent, it's a full package. As a label, what do you guys do to to like really get him out there and push and make those dreams come true?
I think it's a couple steps. You record the music, maybe do a little video, but I think it comes back to what Alex was saying earlier. It's like they gotta work for it, bro. Like, they can't sit and think like, oh, I signed to whatever label, like I made it. It's not like that,
Yeah.
Like, it's up to them for them to blow up. You gotta push your music. You gotta be on top of the stuff. So
Damn.
we can pitch in and like just tell them our ideas and what we kind of know and shit. But I think at the end of the day, it's really them, bro.
Damn. So
Like
it's not
you
the
guys-
finish line; it's the start of the marathon.
It's the starting, yeah.
Like you guys are just like there for like the resources that you guys
Yeah, I
have.
mean, they use us as, like
Yeah.
we've been through a bunch of experiences where obviously we're going to put them in a position to win,
Yeah,
or
to
que
win.
les vaya mejor, but at the end of the day, it's really them, bro. Like, it's,
They're the ones on the stage.
yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I think being an artist is like one of the toughest things, and to do it successfully, it's crazy.
And it's
feel
like
like-
very saturated too. There's like a lot of
Yeah.
talent.
I feel like it comes with a lot of like it's like a mental game, you got to prepare yourself. Like, you got to be tough, because there's going to be a lot of things on the road and
Yep.
Yeah, for real.
Estar
Yeah.
listos.
estar listos, huh?
Yeah. So what's like next for you guys? You guys mentioned you guys know what you guys need to do with Legado, the live videos. Aside from that, like what do you guys have with Legado and Lumbra?
Well, I'm excited, bro, because we're dropping a lot of music. Like I told you, we got these two EPs, uno de banda y uno del grupo. And they're badass corridos, badass songs que sé que le van a gustar a la gente. So I'm really excited about that. And we're going to start dropping, I think, every 2 weeks, like 2 songs, I think.
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah, probably. And we got a lot of music, bro. So
And Alex, I know at the beginning of the career of Legado Siete, you wrote like a lot of the songs. Do you continue to write for Legado Siete, or you guys are open to get writers as well? Like how?
we also open, like siempre hemos estado abiertos de escribir, de agarrar canciones. I started when Legado started, it was me mostly doing all the songs. But on the second album, like, we introduced Héctor Guerrero. He's the writer of Periódico Un Gallito. Y de ahí, pues no son tantos los que usamos, bro, pero sí hemos usado a varios amigos, bro, que nos echan la mano a veces con rolas. Y como te digo, si me gusta, like, let's do it. Lo que más nos encanta hacer es música. Y si está buena, sí. Siempre me gusta escuchar.
And then, you know how, like, nowadays, the letra of, like, the majority of these artists use, like, the same things, like, la fresita, la güerita, like...
La muerte.
Are you guys like open to that, or is it just like strictly Legado, like weed?
Because you also said a little bit like you were gonna get the essence back of Legado.
Yeah.
Like where you guys at with that?
It's because for me, it's more than it, when I said like the essence back of Legado is like, it's because, bro, like, honestly, like, I can say very proudly, like honestly, like, I can say like I got one of the best grupos, bro. Like. Mm-hmm. Musicalmente hablando, bro, like, these fools are beasts, güey. Like, tocan chingón, like. Cualquier rola, like, siempre desde que empezamos a tocar en fiestas, güey, like, I feel like every song that we will play sounds badass. You know, like, honestly, like, no por ser un mamón ni nada. Like, I'm not even talking about myself. I'm talking about them, you know, like, as músicos, güey, el cuadro suena perrón, güey, you know, so, desde una canción norteña, güey, hasta anything that we're trying to play, like, some reggae or whatever, suena chingón, so. Esa es like la esencia that I want people to listen. Like the first album que tocamos, que era 100% en vivo, you know.
Yeah.
Se siente como si estás tocando en una backyard, pero like chingón.
Yeah.
You know?
Professional people in the backyard.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, siempre me recuerdo cuando íbamos a tocar, like, people siempre se la tripeaba la gente, like, damn, you guys sound exactly like in the album, you know. Y siempre eso me gusta, que nos digan, you know, like, oh, you guys sound, o que me digan, like, oh, te escuchas igualito que en el disco, like, I love that, bro, like, it beats me.
Yeah. Yeah, because then, like, all the auto-tune and stuff like
exactly.
that. Then when you play live, it doesn't sound like them.
Yeah, no, and aparte, como te dije hace rato, like, back then, like, venimos de cuando la música era todavía hablando en términos regional mexicano, like, estamos hablando de que todos esos artistas siempre venían a Los Ángeles y siempre agarraban a un Ramón, a un Marito Aguilar en el acordeón y hacían todas las producciones para ellos. Y cuando los ibas a ver en vivo, pues, ahí no estaban los músicos tocando. Siempre era como, like, it's not the same.
It's not the original one.
Yeah, exactly. Legado, pues.
Pues ahí andan todos los mismos.
Así es.
I think Legado really focuses on the talent of a musician. How do you guys evolve as musicians since you guys have like 9 years of experience?
Porque sí hemos cambiado músicos. Sí hemos cambiado músicos severamente, pero siempre han sido puro Goku y Saiyajin y Vegeta. Sí.
Yeah, and I'm sorry we didn't have the space to have him on here today, but you mind introducing them and what instrument they play?
We got the newest adquisición, mi compa Rodrigo Quintero.
We're going to put their ID right here para que los vean.
En el bajo sexto tenemos a mi compa Alan de Mexicali. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Y en los drums, pues mi compadre Gustavo ya años aquí.
Yeah, for a while. That's sick. Yeah, and how you guys keep that, what do you say, like that quality there? I feel like I personally, I'm not a music. Of course, you know.
Of course no. Yeah, we know.
No, but I'm saying like they are, you know, like they played in a group and everything. And like they always tell me like, oh, like this is or this or that, you know. Whenever we go to shows, and I feel like I personally didn't catch that, but like they could really catch that on, and sometimes like there's some stuff off, huh? And
sí, güey. ¿Quién?
Well, I feel like it's for the most part.
No, but he'll tell him. He'll tell the.
No, try like. Luego le dijo like saluda primero, no que turn on your bass.
Not like that. But for example, there'll be.
Oh no, se agüitaron.
Tell the story.
Tell him the story.
Cuando te regañamos.
And then tell the story. Hey, te pasamos what you did 2 years ago.
Okay, so one time, it's because I don't want to say names. It's pretty messed
Well,
up.
you already said to.
We'll say what we do about the name.
Oh, okay, so one time we went to go see. Damn, I don't want to say it, bro. It's pretty fucked
Well,
up.
we could bleep it out.
Okay, there was this artist, right?
Leave it out.
Junior.
And well, like,
underage.
Yeah, it was Junior actually.
Well, like I don't know if they didn't do sound check or something, but the bass was off, and obviously, I think the bass is a huge part of the of the sound, you know, because sometimes you could feel the bass, like you could feel the
It
kick,
fills in all the noise.
and it wasn't on, and I was like, yo, like obviously I was talking to him, like you hear the bass, and he's like, no, like it sounds really off, and then I looked.
I had already lost my voice. At
Angel,
that point.
like he's having a good time and stuff, so, and then we went backstage. I was like, hey, bro, like your bass wasn't on.
No, but that's the first thing he said. He didn't say, "Hey, what's up, bro?" He's like,
And he was like, "Oh yeah,
what happened?"
no,
yeah." He was like, "What happened?"
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I wasn't blaming him, but I was like, "Hey, bro, like your bass was off a little bit." He's like, "Yeah, bro." I was like, "Yeah, bro, like."
Pantera.
No, I didn't say that.
Yo, saluda primero. No, but yeah.
But it's just like, cause I'm a
No,
nerd.
es que
I'm a nerd.
así
I'm a
pasa
nerd.
también
You
a
know?
veces, ya, así. Pues eso siempre son cosas que pasan, güey. A veces, ya, a nosotros también nos ha pasado, and bro, like, that's the worst thing que le puede pasar al músico, güey. Like, que empiezas a tocar y que algo no se está escuchando, güey. O que algo estás pillando, o que algo no se está escuchando bien, güey. That's the worst que le puede pasar al músico, porque esa madre te tortura, güey. When you're playing, like, you just worry about something else, you know? A comparación de que cuando empiezas a tocar y se escucha bien chingón, like, damn, that just fucking makes you...
It makes you go harder, right?
Hell yeah.
Because then when it sounds bad, like then the fans blame the artist when they don't know it's like the engineer, you know?
Oh, sí.
Yeah.
Sí, ándale.
I feel like there's a lot of elements that could make a show go wrong, you know? But when it goes right, like it's super magical, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
damn. I feel like maybe that's you guys. I don't even notice that stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, like
So maybe that's good
Es que
for.
a veces es más obvio que muchas veces no, güey. A veces sí es bien obvio, like, por ejemplo, like, si está tocando Legado y, por ejemplo, si no se escucha el bajo sexto, a lo mejor no te vas a dar cuenta. Pero si no se escuchan los drums, te vas a dar
yeah.
right away, you know? So it just depends sometimes on what it is.
And I think what sucks at the end of the day is like you guys are blamed for it, you know? It's like why didn't Alex turn on the screen or something, you know?
Oh, yeah, el que canta siempre, más que nada el que canta, siempre everybody blames on whatever happens.
Yeah.
You know, so,
Now there's a lot of pressure then when going out to those shows, you know. Best of luck tomorrow at the Smoke Me Out. We're gonna be there.
Yo, you don't have tickets, bro.
You don't have to.
They literally pranked me, telling me that.
No, this is crazy. The timing too. You know that we got to have you guys on. You know, you're having some crazy show tomorrow, and you know you guys said you guys have like 20 something more to go.
Mm-hmm.
We're really happy for you guys.
Thank you guys.
That's some more too,
Really
and
happy. Big fans. Day one.
for real. What do you want to tell your we can do a little highlight or something. You could drop this tomorrow. Like, what do you guys tell your fans that are gonna see you guys later today? The Smoke Me Out tour is back.
Bring your weed.
Bring the weed.
No, pues que se traigan la hierba y que estén listos para un show chingón otra vez y más que nada, pues de nostalgia, ¿no? Porque todos hemos extrañado esta gira y nosotros no somos la excepción.
That's awesome. Yeah. I miss it too. It brings me back. I think that was my very first concert. Shout out to my parents that are here that took me. Se asustaron. We all live high, but it is what it is, you know? I was like, hey. Yo no sabía, eh? Yeah. We're good?
Yeah.
No me asustes.
I'm just saying, like,
Se borró.
don't want any errors like last time.
Damn, well, thank you guys for being here with us, for giving us a second chance.
Nah, for real.
Ya saben todo el tiempo.
And we're super excited to see you guys tomorrow. Before it ends, where could people follow you guys? Like, what could they expect in the next few months?
Where can they follow us?
Yeah.
Like social media?
Yeah.
Legado 7.
Everywhere Legado 7.
Legado 7.
It's like we got the name. That's right.
Esperen mucha música de Legado 7 y bien atentos a lo que se viene.
Yeah, that's awesome. You guys look super happy. You guys look excited for what's to come, and that's awesome to see.
Thank you.
For real.
We're gonna get high.
We're gonna see. I'm gonna bring my accordion because it's super dusty.
The Panther.
We'll see right now.
He's
Chat.
gonna bring the
Polvo.
Panther.
Yeah, for
Carne
real.
Pantería.
All right.
Yeah, guys. Thank you
You
for
guys
watching the end.
subscribe, chat. Subscribe. We're almost at 1 million.
Let's go.
Peace.